Pond 5.
I've been working on, for the past few years, like crowdfunding research and governance research, and basically ways to do crowdfunding differently, ways to do governance in a way that we can instantiate thousands of types of governance really quickly and that are secure and that can allow us to organize better as human beings.
So I've been working on a product called Infura. Infura is basically a scalable blockchain infrastructure that reduces friction and barrier to entry for consumers and developers.
So I built a system called the Transactive Grid that was a decentralized marketplace for energy.
One thing that I've been building is a product called Benefactory. So I think there's a ton of potential to build decentralized organizations that help people collaborate to do things that they couldn't do before. There's all this latent desire to produce a better world, but people can't really coordinate that desire to contribute and that desire to see a specific change. But if you can build new kinds of organizations that can really harness that and put it to work, then we could probably build a better world.
So it's like this assignment that you're given in school when you're stuck on an island and you need to design a political system so that everybody's happy. Only that now you're doing it for real and you are trying to engineer a system that's gonna make the world a better place. Like you're playing politician in some senses, and you want to just build a new kind of community and a new kind of structure that's gonna facilitate us in the world getting along and benefiting from cooperating with each other.
It allows people to build social experiments like never before. Back then when you build a code, it's just you deploy it to a server and it's like doesn't really do much. But now we're able to build these really simple programs, smart contracts that normal people can interact with really easily, and that normal people can really easily build as well. And that's what I really like about Ethereum.
It's a completely new kind of computing that's never really been done before in this instantiation. It allows coders to play with money, and that's a lot of fun, and essentially financialize all the code we do into contracts.
I love Ethereum because it's basically the frontier where anything's possible. Whether it's creating new kinds of economic interactions that revolutionize how enterprises interact with each other, or building new kinds of social systems that allow people to build a self-organized world where people's individual opinions actually matter.
Well, developing on Ethereum is a lot of fun and a bit different from developing usual programs because you're developing systems that humans are going to be interacting with and hopefully gain something out of. So it's not just about you wanting to find out the value of a function, it is you trying to bring people together in such a way that they're going to benefit from it. And that makes programming not only like this experience where it's you and your computer, but it's you trying to engineer social behavior. And that's pretty exciting.
I came across a team that was trying to build a prediction market platform that was unstoppable, that you couldn't take down. Because even though prediction markets allow people to generate forecasts about any possible event that could happen in the future, so instead of just a weather forecast, you have an election forecast or any kind of future event that you care about, they typically got taken down because they were regarded as gambling. So to create an unstoppable prediction market was this new opportunity to create something that would really benefit a lot of people. So I dove in, I started contributing, and that's when I really understood what Ethereum was really about. That Turing complete blockchain wasn't just something that would create a new kind of token that was worth more money. It's that it lets you do anything. It lets you define any sort of interaction between individuals or between groups so they could accomplish the things that they wanted to accomplish together. You could just build the tools for them to interact, and if that's the way that a group of people wanted to interact, they would pick up that tool and just do it and accomplish the goals that they actually had. The best part about working in the blockchain industry right now is doing it at ConsenSys. Being able to be on this frontier where there's so much unexplored territory, and to do the exploring with some of the best people in the world. If you need an expert on topic X or topic Y, they work at the same company you do. Just ping them on Slack, pop up a video chat, and talk to them about the problem that you're trying to work through. Finding new ways to actually implement things and the technology that so many people haven't really even touched before is incredible. Ethereum community is kind of incredible. Like, so many of the cryptocurrency communities are really excited about how much money they can make. What's the next thing that's going to pop and make them millions of crypto dollars? But in the Ethereum community, it's really more about like what possibilities the technology unlocks and how we can do this together. Even when people are competing, trying to accomplish the same goal, we're all talking about the same things and trying to figure out how to make this stuff work, because at the end of the day, the whole world's going to benefit if we get this right.